So today we're just gonna go ahead and go over tracking progress towards your graduation. So all we're gonna do is go through your transcript and make sure that you guys are on track to graduate. So as juniors, we're gonna count our credits, make sure that we pass every single one of the STAR tests, and then we're just gonna see what is it that we need to take next semester, next year as seniors to be able to graduate on time. So let's go ahead and take a look. So you should have your transcript in front of you. Please make sure that it is yours. Check your name and your ID number. Make sure it matches. And we're going to go through each one of the classes and we're going to fill out the form that you have next to you and see what credits we got and what credits we need. So let's go ahead and go over that. Okay. So the first thing that I want you to do is I want you to check if you passed every single one of your STAR tests. So on this side, you should have your U.S. history, Algebra 1, biology. Well, actually, you're going to take U.S. history this year, right? So you should have Algebra 1, biology, your English 1, and English 2. So if you pass, please go ahead and complete your form. At the bottom, there should be some boxes or space in which you put a yes or a check if you pass it or not. So that way we are aware of anything. If we need to retake it, we'll make sure we do that this year or during the summer. Okay, good? Okay, so hopefully everyone has passed those and all you should be missing is your U.S. history. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and count our credits. So we're going to go through each one of the classes. You're going to go through your English classes. If you see a 0.5 on the side, that means that you got credit for that class. On the sheet that you have next to you, there should be different boxes for A semester and B semester. So if you get your half a credit for A semester, put a check. If you get half a credit for your B semester, also put a check, please. Okay, so go through your English classes. So far you should have English 1, English 2, and you're currently on English 3. And at least you should have a credit, half a credit for last semester. So obviously you are missing the B semester for English 3, and you'll be missing English 4, which you will be taking next year. Okay, so go through each one of them: English, math, science, social studies, and so on. Yeah, so you have your first semester, so you get half a credit. Second semester, you get half a credit, so it tells you in there. Okay, so your S1 is your semester 1, your S2 is your semester 2. Okay, so did you retake it? So that's why it has an R. So make sure that as you go through each one of the classes, if you have a letter, kind of like a Q or an R or a W, at the bottom of your transcript, there's a legend where you can see what they mean. So, for instance, let's say that you retook the class or you passed the first time, but you retook it, so there should be a credit next to your Algebra 1 or 2, whichever one, and an R saying that you retook it.
If I have like debate,
Well, debate is going to be one of your electives.
and for like, no, that's it.
Oh, you have a question? Yes.
Oh, and for science, AP bio.
Yes. Okay, so as you're filling this out, if you have any questions, please make sure that you ask. The point here is to make sure that we are completely on track as juniors to be able to graduate with the 26 credits that we need. Yes, that will be that. You haven't taken them, so that means that you're going to have to take it. So once we yeah, so for health it's just like half a semester. PE, I think, is the whole year, right? taken, right? So then, have you taken Spanish 1, and 2, and 3? So it would be native speakers. So you already have the 1, so that will be your 1, A and B. Then Spanish native speakers 2, that will be your 2, A and B. And then I believe your AP Spanish will be your Spanish 3, right? Yes. So the point here is to check what we have taken already and start thinking about what next year is going to look like, again, in order to get all the credits that we need. So next, advocacy, we're going to be doing a course selection, and that's where you're going to pick what should go into your schedule for next year.
So I have Spanish 1 and 2, and I have Mandarin 1 and 6.
Okay, so let's still count as English, language other than English, so just go ahead and put it here as well, and then just get the credits. So again, it doesn't matter if you change your language, it's adding up to your English, or language other than English credits. Okay, so then it would be your principles of AV would have been your first year. As a sophomore, I'm pretty sure you take AV production, right? As a junior, you're taking advanced AV, and next year you're going to take your practical. So pretty much that's why you have 4. It goes by each year in high school.
I don't have enough boxes.
You don't have enough boxes for?
I have also a Spanish literature thing. Oh.
So did you come in already with some of these credits?
Yes.
From middle school?
Yes, this is one.
Okay, so then that means that we have more than enough credits, and that will go towards your other electives. So we'll replace another elective. So in case you haven't taken, kind of like art maybe.
Let me not put that.
Okay, yeah, that could be, yes. So that will be kind of like more of a counselor question specifically, but I do believe so that it will count, that will count as an elective.
Okay, so I'll or elective one that's like expression
Yes. So again, if you notice, every single category has 4 different, a list of 4 different classes, right? So that means that freshman year you take the first one, sophomore year the second one, junior the third, and senior the fourth. So you have 4 different semesters of fine arts. Okay, so then obviously you're ready. Are done with this one? Yes. Yeah, that's good. You didn't take one? So the reason why maybe because maybe one has nothing to do with the other, so you don't need the first one to take the second one. So kind of like in physics 1 and physics 2, you know, some people take physics 1 first and then physics 2, and others take physics 2 and then physics 1. So that might be one of those things. So maybe you might need that for senior year. So that's one thing that we need to keep in mind as you're choosing your course, to make sure that you are able to fulfill that list and those requirements.
Where do we take electives?
Electives should be, so all of this is considered an elective, like physical education, health, language, fine arts, and so all of that together is electives. And then this will be your pathway.
Where are the physical education?
P? Have you taken P or ROTC?
Half a semester. Okay.
So some people take ROTC instead of P.
No, I don't have the
I believe so.
Oh, I have half.
Okay, so then you're go with that.
But I only did semester 2. Yeah. For it. So here I put Spanish. But which one? Can you check that?
Okay, so you took Spanish and it's your Spanish column? Or is that? Okay, so you have Spanish 2 and 3. Did you ever take Spanish 1? In middle school? Okay, well, so for Spanish, since it has the title 2, let's just go ahead and put it number 2, so you're here, and then 3, you're here. And then, again, as you're signing up for courses next Thursday, you need to keep in mind that you need to make sure that you fulfill all of these. So So if it's a credit that you brought from middle school for Spanish 1, then we need to make sure that it shows in your transcript. Because you are going to have all those credits for a language other than English.
I think we're good.
Okay. We're good. We have our amount of credits that we need. Okay, so next class, so on Thursday during advocacy, what we're going to do is we're going to use this transcripts and this graduation requirement sheets to be able to select our courses for next year. So as you go through this, check what you're missing and make sure that you are going to have space on your schedule to be able to take those classes. Again, next year the schedule is going to be 7 periods. So keep in mind also that as a senior, you have to take government and economics. And government is 1 semester and economics is the 2nd semester. Or instead micro and macro, AP micro and AP macro instead of that. Okay, so keep in mind that you need to be checking your grades. Make sure that you are on track to get your credits. So semester's not over yet. We still have 2 more 6 weeks. So make sure that you count and calculate what you're going to get each 6 weeks and what you need to get in order for you to get your credit. Remember that even if you didn't pass the first semester, we get whole course credit, and all you need is 139 points. Once you add those 2 semesters, divided by 2, and that should give you the 70. Technically gives you 69.5, but if we round it up, it's going to give you 70. So if you didn't do so well last semester, make sure this semester is a little bit better so you can be able to get whole course credit for that. Okay, so your pathway endorsements. Make sure that you are in the right pathway.
Please pardon this interruption. Just a friendly reminder, we have a mandatory security training going on in ROTC right now. If this is your planning time, you better attend, and if you do not attend during first period, you're going to have to do a makeup. This is very important because we failed the lockdown, the lockdown during the district day, we failed it woefully. So we need everybody to attend this training because you're going to be held accountable if we don't do well next. Thank you.
Okay, so like I was saying, make sure that you have all your requirements for your pathway. I know some of you might have changed pathways, and that's okay, as long as you meet the 4 years of your chosen pathway or the endorsement that you would like to end up your high school career with. Okay, so different pathways, make sure that you understand which one you're in. So we have audio and visual production, we have computer programming, digital media, culinary arts, hotel management, and ROTC. So check what you have. So on the right side of your sheet, you should be able to see all those choices, and on your transcript as well, you should be able to see that on the right side of your transcript. If you already have credits for each one of those classes under each one of the endorsements. So make sure that you are on track to finish those so you can graduate with that specific endorsement. Okay, so again, just take a look at your transcript before we start choosing courses. So that's going to be kind of like your little homework assignment before next advocacy, is to go through the transcript, go through what you already filled out, and identify what things you need to, or you're required to take by your senior year. So that way we do make sure that you have space during the first semester, which is only 7 classes, and the second semester, which is also 7 classes. So make sure that we do have those spaces to fulfill those requirements. Okay, if you have any more specific questions regarding your transcript, something that I cannot answer for you, make sure that you go see the right person. So you guys as juniors, Ms. Garza will be the person that can help you clear any NGs if you have any. Remember, those are just due to attendance, parties that you are not really getting the credit for, even though you do have the grade on your report card. If you have an NG, that means that you are not able to get the credit. So to clear any of that, you need to talk to your administrator, which is Ms. Garza, or Ms. Prieto, which is the secretary, so they can tell you what kind of activities you can use to fulfill those requirements. Any other questions? Again, counselor-specific questions will be by alphabetical order, so make sure that you identify your right counselor. There's the office numbers and their email addresses. So I'm pretty sure by now you guys do know who your specific counselor is. So again, if you do have specific questions, make sure that you ask them, and I'm pretty sure they can go ahead and answer those for you. And also, other people that can help you, Ms. Watt and Ms. Gardner, great resources to help you with any other questions that you have. So feel free to take that information down. If you haven't met them, I will recommend for you to go ahead and meet them before your senior year, so that way your senior year you already have a good relationship with them, and they can help you with scholarships and just college applications. That's what they're here for. So make sure that you use them wisely. Use those resources that you have. Okay, so that concludes today's advocacy. So hopefully you were able to gain some knowledge about your transcript and the things that you need to get done before the end of this year.